Make sure you have a lab coat and goggles. Here is a demonstration of what you're going to be doing today. Ready? Okay, for the flame test lab, you're going to need a Bunsen burner. If it's too high, if the flame is too high and you see too much yellow, you need to lower the flame by this bottom part right here. Okay? And you need to get the inner circle that's blue, that's the hottest part of the flame. So you're going to move that. Now, if for some reason the Bunsen burner falls off and it's not connected anymore, you're going to turn it off through the valve. Okay? Alright, so what you're going to have is you're going to have different chemicals here, and that whole list is on your actual worksheet. You cannot use a Q-tip more than once. You're going to also have a cobalt glass, and you're going to have a waste beaker. Okay, so now these are your clean Q-tips. You're going to pick up one of your chemicals. So for example, this one's going to be lithium. It must be completely dipped into the liquid. And then you're going to run this liquid on top of the Q-tip, and you're going to roll it inside the flame. And you should be getting a color right there. Okay, so do we see a color there? That's like a red. Okay, so that red color is the actual metal that you're testing. Now if your Q-tip turns on fire, just blow it out and put it in the beaker. If your Bunsen burner turns off, you're going to need to turn off the gas valve first and then come and get a match so you can relight the Bunsen burner. Okay? And you can put all of the trash that you need in here. At the end of the period, you're going to toss this out only in the big trash cans. Now, different liquids are going to give you different colors. And the color that I'm looking for, you're going to put it on your data part. Now, there are going to be some that say sodium and potassium. You never mix from one vial to another vial. The sodium potassium mix is already mixed for you. And this is what you're going to use. If for some reason it's empty, you're going to come and ask me, and we're going to get some from the cart that's going to be in the front of the room. So now again, you have to use a new Q-tip. You can never re-dip. You're going to make sure that it's completely soaked. Now always make sure that the chemical is away from the fire. And you must be wearing your goggles. Some of these are at a higher concentration. You're going to roll the Q-tip again and get a color. And so now here it seems like it's a yellow, like an orange yellow. Okay? Now, you'll put orange yellow for that particular element, that mixture. But then it's going to ask also for a cobalt glass. This does not mean that you put the glass inside the flame. You're going to put it in front of the flame. So one of your partners is going to use the Q-tip, the chemical again. But this time, you're going to put the cobalt, one person's going to put the cobalt glass in front. The other person's going to put the Q-tip through the flame. And you're going to look at the color through the purple cobalt glass. Okay, and this is going to take all of that yellow light from the flame. What the cobalt glass does is it takes that yellow light away so you can see the true color. Because that true color right there is actually going to be violet. Okay? Alright. Now, you're going to do that for all of your chemicals. So you're going to get flames like red and pink and orange, yellow. You're going to get violet. You're going to have different shades of red. You're going to remember the stronger red is the lower energy. On the back of your worksheet, you're going to actually list them in order from low energy to high energy. So you need to have all of the colors first. That way you can see which ones are red. Those elements will go first. The deeper red first, and then the lighter pink second. Then orange, then yellow, then the green. One of them is going to be green, and so forth. Okay? You must do all of the data first before you can do any of the questions. Okay, go ahead and get started. And if you have any questions, you're going to let me know. must wear goggles and no playing around and no mixing of chemicals. And really important, you cannot re-dip because you will contaminate your product and then you're going to get the wrong color. Remember, this does not have a percent error, so if you don't have the correct color, you don't get points for that particular part. Okay? All right, get started.